outrage is officer shot and killed a man in Houston.
ICE officials say the man tried to evade arrest, rammed an ICE vehicle, and tried to run over an officer. Armando Garcia has more on what the family is saying.
Anger over the latest deadly shooting involving federal immigration agents continues to grow, this time in Houston. On Tuesday, an ICE spokesperson said Lorenzo Salgado Araujo ignored commands during a targeted enforcement operation, attempted to drive off, rammed an ICE vehicle, and tried to run over an officer, prompting an officer to fire his weapon in self-defense. In this video taken after the shooting, Salgado Araujo can be seen on the ground covered in blood, surrounded by officers. He later died at a hospital.
The hospital that I was born in, Lorenzo was born in, and our youngest brother was born in, is now the same hospital that my dad was sent to die.
Salgado Araujo, now one of at least 8 people who have been killed during immigration enforcement operations under the second Trump administration. At least 4 of them were fatally shot. DHS claiming they've all been in self-defense. Salgado Araujo's son saying his father may have thought he was being carjacked when officers approached him in an unmarked vehicle.
These were 2 SUVs, unmarked, no flashing lights, chasing him. One of my dad's biggest fears was for his work van and tools to be stolen.
DHS has not responded to the family's claims. His sons describing their father as a person who lived a quiet life, achieved the American dream of building his own home, and put his 3 sons, all U.S. citizens, through college.
He was very recognizable as, typical migrant worker, but he always did his best to abide by the law.
The DHS Office of Inspector General now investigating the shooting, the FBI in Houston probing the possible assault on a federal officer. And the outrage is growing beyond Houston. The Mexican government now saying it will file criminal complaints against anyone responsible for the deaths of Mexican nationals in ICE custody or during arrests. Armando Garcia, ABC News, New York.